Hi everyone, my name is Brittany Matarazzo and I'm part of Professor Donnelly's Ecology class at the University of Central Florida. The topic that I chose to write my paper on was about invasive plants. And the reason why I chose this topic was because a lot of people think when people say invasive species, they think of the foreign animals that have come into ecosystems. But I wanted to emphasize the importance of how plants affect our environment as well. So our first main point is going to be, what are invasive species? Invasive plants are when a foreign plant comes into an ecosystem, a new environment, and causes an imbalance. For example, we have the wild taro plant, and it exclusively grew in Asia until settlers, which even dated back to the slave trade, brought it to America and was just commonly known as a substitute for potatoes. So something as simple as that, from long ago, can affect our environment as well. So how do invasive plants get from one area to another? Most invasive plants are transplanted by humans, either initially or by accident. And I know you guys think my picture down here is pretty funny. Most of the time they can be caused by boats, and the currents from the boats can also relocate species into new habitats. Most people plant invasive species thinking that they're pretty in their garden without realizing the negative effects. And it may not be the negative effects just in that garden, but the seeds can spread out to other areas and get into the environment. So let's see. So what can we do about it? Most invasive plant species are combated through selective destruction and careful border controls. Like we learned in class about the overpopulation of rabbits that occurred in Australia. There were no strict border controls, which led to a very susceptible and fragile environment from the overpopulation of those rabbits that ate most of the shrubbery. Now Australia has very strict border controls. They're very strict on allowing things to come in as well as anything going out. We also need to be very careful when we're planting exotic plants in our gardens. And our number one prevention is to share our knowledge with others about invasive plant species and how to prevent them from becoming overpopulated. So I hope you enjoyed my PowerPoint. Thank you very much.